Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Boom! Oh! Uh-oh! A slingshot cross body!
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
Oh, what a suplex. As these two Extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many Extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an Extreme legend and an icon. But in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
Hoisted up. Big power slam.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Whoa, what an axe handle.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Lands a kick to the gut.
And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament.
Hooked up, DDT. Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Oh, my! Got him where he wants him. Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
Jack telling his opponent to bring it. On a well-placed calf kick there.
Spin kick to the midsection. Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
This stage is no place for a battle. Cords, pyrotechnics, all kinds of danger. Another reversal. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Got him where he wants him. Up and the referee got hit inadvertently. Both of these men known for their expertise in match types like this. But CM Punk and Cactus Jack approach a falls count anywhere situation with differing skill sets. Wouldn't you say, Corey?
Absolutely, Cole. Punk's an amazing striker with great submission skills. With fewer rules to restrain him, I expect Punk to be even more brutal with his strikes and grappling. But Cactus Jack can take a beating and will never... Look out!
Oh! The knees at the last second!
And Punk just thrown out of the way. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Counter by CM Punk. And what's he looking for here?
No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
And just like that, avoiding
Fireball to the face!
And a late pin attempt by Cactus Jack. The count was stopped before it started.
deep into the match, and not even a one count. What stamina! Punk looking to impose his will.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
Into a clothesline. Oh, snaps the leg across the head.
Bam!
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. And are you kidding me?
Flying.
Oh, the knee directly to the face.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Putting him in the corner for something here. And then follows it up with the line.
What a reversal.
Headbutt. Oh, what impact.
Oh, Jack caught by the counter.
Up and forced down. Take off. All the way to the outside.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Big clothesline. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
A malicious attack across the throat. And he turned it around. Sent into the corner.
Punk with a running knee to the face.
And a clothesline.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
CM Punk! Elbow drop connects. CM Punk definitely added a little oomph there. Cactus Jack might not even know where he is right now.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge!
There is no coming back from that.
Here we go. Cover. 2. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this, and most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
While Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable, win or lose. Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back from now on.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man? Bell to bell.
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt. What could be the thought here? Balancing that table against the turnbuckles like this.
Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now. Oh, wow! Sending him careening through the table. Nothing but carnage and wood fragments are left.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support. He has Austin in his grasp.
Sit-out pile driver.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible, given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Spinning kick to the gut. Oh, what an axe handle.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who could forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. but to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare him up.
Oh, yeah, from the top. Bullseye with the elbow. The rattlesnake getting defanged by CM Punk right here.
The rattlesnake is square in CM Punk's sights.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, nails the GTS. That could be Austin's demise.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring. Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Oh, didn't see that one coming.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
He's making his way to ringside now. Spinning kick to the gut. The action spilling in our direction. And he counters. One step ahead there, and he found an opening to fire back.
He had to dig down deep to stop that onslaught, and now he has to continue to do so. While the fight has officially reached our announce table, I'm just going to stay to the side and pray for a splinter-free resolution.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Table. He's got to be rocked after taking yet another blow to the head.
And Punk gets countered there. He finally manages to answer back.
This could be the moment he was waiting for.
Coming back from the outside now.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk laying into Austin with a chain of hits.
The opposition. What's the thought here?
Huge sit-out powerbomb.
Propping them up top.
Stone Cold reverses. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
Steve Austin showing it's not time for lying down. It's a time for fighting back.
Oh, atomic drop. Oh, he timed that counter well. Spin kick to the midsection.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are cover.
This could be all over.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. And retaliates with a counter.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Kick to the stomach. Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
escape from danger there.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
And now Austin backs into the ring.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up and backbreaker. Taking him to the corner now.
He's placed into a precarious position.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Oh, driven onto the steel.
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
Here he is, heading back into the ring.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
Stone Cold with a well-timed shot. CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him. Being placed in the corner here.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. A strong head scissors application, and now the elbow's vicious.
He wants to put an end to things here. God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Each counter leaving these competitors in a stalemate.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Straight impact, hit on CM Punk. And a quick kick out.
Late in this one, and not even a one count.
Stops the kick. Wagon screwed.
Opponent's head and neck gripped tight, and now...
Ruthless striking. Back with the rebound.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
There's press, and now raining down multiple blows on his opponent.
It looks like he could get it done here.
His arm showed off the mat before one.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before three. These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Orton. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now
he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Catches the kick.
Every counter being answered with another. Austin is squarely in Punk's sights. Here it comes.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that. Things are heading ringside now.
Here we go. I don't think he's setting up to do autographs.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Ooh, so much disdain swinging a table like that.
The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Up they go.
That'll jam your tailbone. Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen.
This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him?
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over.
Button step ahead there. He's got him. Getting ready. Pile driver. Spiked him.
Draped across the top rope.
Whiplash neck breaker.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next. Mongolian chop.
With every move he makes, you can see the pain wash over his face.
Yeah, his torso has been the focus all night, and hopefully there's nothing major to be concerned about.
Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block. Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, Mongolian chops.
Austin in a state of distress now.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Again, Austin leaves the ring.
Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that. You've
using the chair with no caution at all.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Loving blow. Lift it up. What's next?
Oh my gosh, what impact! I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes.
A big kick to the gut and a clubbing forearm. Relentless offense from Steve Austin.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
Gets lifted into position.
Boom! Great in-ring IQ on display there.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Stunner off the jaw.
He just suffered the ultimate humiliation as a competitor.
Steve Austin staggering, can barely find his feet. Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Beautiful transition, and now the cover. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refused.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS.
And Austin is out. And straight into the pin attempt.
2.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. Capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind.
And a quick pin attempt. And a kick out. Too early in the match to end it.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Two men that are the epitome.
Lift off. Wow, cross body.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Placing him in the corner here.
CM Punk connects with that knee lift. An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Vicious. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
Guerrero might be waking up.
Eddie is not allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
And a series of vicious stomps. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
What are they going to do here? Oh, the clover lead! Check out the torque on the back.
Perfectly executed submission hold.
Punk might be in trouble here. Oh, wait! Never mind, he's free.
This is a situation you want to avoid. He might put him away here. Early kick out. Referee right on top of the action.
He completely powered out of that pin attempt. Springboard misses the target.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Will he?
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
So athletic.
Latino Heat taking full control of the match. One amigo. Two amigos. I think we all know what's coming next. Three amigos. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the ship. From the top. Landing straight on the knees. Not the intended outcome. Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Big knee lift. And a short clothesline. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd. Ooh! A bone-rattling knee.
Oh! Punk never saw that coming. Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. Wrist lock, and they'll turn it into a top rope hurricane run. Hit on CM Punk. He kicks out before the count starts.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go the distance.
Caught in a bad spot. Driving face first. As we've seen so often, it's hard to find answers against Eddie. And Punk now knows that too.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
Ooh. Counters to gain the advantage. Spin kick to the midsection.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Stomp to the gut. Ooh, slam down hard.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
With the counter.
Oh, man.
Looking to take it to the air now.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Placing him in the corner. Strong counter from Punk. Top rope for Eddie.
Calf kick on the money.
And he's going to the top. Look at the high frog splash.
Capitalizing with a pin here.
No, Eddie Guerrero says not yet.
Imagine how he would have felt losing to his own move.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Big time height on that kick.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is not taking his up. Off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Guerrero needs to better assess this situation to turn this around.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Now opponent dropped with a clothesline. The springboard attack fails to land.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And this hold is getting tighter.
And couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Punk.
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against in WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the Game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say?
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. The championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
Countered with a back body drop.
And guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from. But they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
But it boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H.
And backbreaker.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
From above.
Oh,
from the sky.
Cross body from the top.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age.
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish.
Looking to end this. The schoolboy.
He saw that one coming.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And Punk continuing his quest for change, knowing he has to get through the King of Kings first. Strong counter from Punk. Trying armbar. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
She's looking to lend a helping hand here from ringside.
Earth-shaking power slam. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustration from the top rope.
CM Punk with the elbow.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
Wicked kick.
And taking it to the game. Punk doing something a lot of people in that locker room want to do.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, he cuts it off. Momentum going back to Triple H's corner.
It is time for Triple H to take advantage of a misstep and take command. Targeting the back of the head. Oof, the knee connecting with the back of the neck.
The game in bad shape right now.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low? The game showing just a small measure of his disdain towards CM Punk. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Brought down with a neck breaker.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
CM Punk from the top rope. Flying elbow drop.
This is a man possessed.
Taking flight.
Oh, a soul-crushing splash.
Tempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Took him out the knee.
Punk dodges out in time.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants. Stumbling to his feet, he might just be rising to meet his end here. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Grabs their opponent by the ankles.
Oh, an alley-oop bomb. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Triple H needs to dig deep like he's done so often before. Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Bam. Oh, man. Boom. What a shot.
Ooh. Put in the corner now.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk!
The plunge! Will that be it? Will that be enough? Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2 count. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista are fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
Kick to the back. Huge kick connects. Oh, kick right to the back.
Raining down right hands.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Under the ropes and back into the ring. You can tell that's locked in deep, and he breaks the hold. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's his
face first. All set up. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
I think that throw moved the entire ring. Orton is firing up, no doubt about it.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being
from way up. Bang! He finds a counter.
Incoming.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Stalking from above.
Up high.
Caught mid-air, and then reversed into a backbreaker. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring. Watch out.
Crossbody from the top. The animal on the receiving end. Unrelenting triple threat act. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Just amazing athleticism being shown here. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Connecting with the leg drop. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As her good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it would look exactly like Randy.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Watch the quickness on this. Whipped over in a snap suplex.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious One of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of Orton hasn't been. Here we go. Deconstructing the knee there. Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Camel clutch. And it is deep. And he very quickly counters. Release back suplex. What a punch. He's bracing for it. Oklahoma slam. And now he's going to the top rope. From above. Here he comes. Take off. Diving shoulder tackle. The cover. The cover. He's able to cut off the pin count here.
What a rough landing for Batista.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Pile driver. Spiked him.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
What's it going to take to end? Uh-oh. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Release back suplex.
Mongolian chop.
Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him? Shining Wizard finds the mark.
He's headed out to the ringside area. An opening on Batista here. Heading to the outside now.
Perhaps it's time for us to move to a less volatile ringside area.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda.
And there is nothing that can save him here. Submitting is meaningless.
Hooked up.
Boom! And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Things can get grim in a hurry if Batista doesn't turn this around.
Oof! Using the sharp point of the elbow.
Brutal club.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Bam! Falcon arrow.
cinches in a head scissors. Oh, and oof.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Brutal knee strike. CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look? Uh-oh. And saw what was coming. It delivered a backdrop. Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
He's heading back to the ring.
He's got something in store. Batista finds the advantage. Wait. Oh, breaking it up.
Putting the kibosh on the pin attempt then and there.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Picked up and being carried around it. Randy might be defeated here. Stopping the pin right there.
Clearly he's got other plans in mind tonight.
Oh, knee right to the spine.
Big elbow. Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Bang! This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Letting out every...
CM Punk locking in the Anaconda vice grip.
Kneeing his way out.
hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Championship on the line. This could be it.
CM Punk. Stiff elbow will break that up.
KO. A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before. This match would... And it is purely academic at this point, as the champ surely knows now.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Vintage Orton. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Reorientating them in the court. Here, Orton fending that off. Big time, driven through the ground with that spine buster. Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chip. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ. He's done it. CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event? It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring, and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps...
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight, it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months, but Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet, and this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena. I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such different and effective styles in the ring.
Yeah, every moment of this match is going to be dripped in drama, as every near fall could be the one to end it. Can Punk's clever tactics really neutralize Cena's raw power? Or is Cena's heart and fighting spirit going to prove too much for the Second City Saint to overcome? And what does that title mean to each man?
Man. Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank.
Here we go.
Sailing down from up high.
Cena's getting dominated.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
Tight leg scissors squeezing their opponent and...
Sheesh, a painful looking chop. Ooh, sent flying. John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb. Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign, with plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think part of the...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
The challenger is not holding back.
He kicked out at 2.
Taking your opponent's best shot and still somehow finding a way to...
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Punk's got him lined up. This could be Cena's last night as champ.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. GTS connects. This may be the challenger's moment.
2.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States Champion.
Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I've earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest...
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity?
From the top,
Got the knees up just in time.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year. AJ has to realize now he's in the ring with CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's going to be a tough night at the office for Styles. Double underhook backbreaker.
Big night for AJ Styles.
First up top,
A diving knee drop. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk's making incoming.
face, meet, knee.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back with a series of forearms.
Reversal. And then face first. Setting up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Oh, stomping away.
Styles just got launched to the outside.
To the sky. Through the air. And connects.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Saw it coming. It counters it. Counter by CM Punk.
Punk formulating a move.
Down on the skull. CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes to aerial attacks. CM Punk is the better brawler. I expect each man to make this his kind of match, and whoever is more successful in doing so is likely to end up the victor.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Styles has no control here.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
He's going to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Some mental chess here from Styles.
Headed back into the ring.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and
he makes the choice to abandon the hold. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is proving hard to deal with. Arm wringer applied, getting cracked. Ooh!
Wasn't expecting that.
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. AJ won't come back from that.
2 count. Oh, and he just kicked out.
AJ Styles tapping into that pit bull mentality for a nail-biter of a kick-out.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Neck breaker. Calf kick finds the mark. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
From the heavens.
Splash. I think that's it. That must be it. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to be Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight. Sin. The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
After a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing the respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight,
at long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight, and CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
Look, I know Punk respects Angle, but this could also be a career-defining moment for Punk. Can the best in the world put the Olympic gold medalist on the shelf for good in a submission match?
We'll find out right here. CM Punk said he...
Lift off!
Wow! Cross body! Looks to climb the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
From the top!
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Remember, this match came to be... These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Ooh! Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Wants to finish this.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it could give him one heck of an opening. And able to skirt around that attack.
And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk
from way up, diving double axe handle. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Whacked with a knee to the face. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense, the Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
And for Kurt Angle, you can't remain as great as you once were, but you can be great one more time.
Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world. Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have...
Punk really looking...
He forces the break by getting to the ropes. Oh, he flips that around. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Blast off! Tremendous impact.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. He quickly slides into the ring. Not looking good. In this position. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Ferocious power slam.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Opponent hoisted up. Angle slam. Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him. Punk has Angle right where he wants him. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission.
Opponent tied up, but shots to the temple
will create separation.
Textbook suplex. And Kurt Angle is stepping up.
Turns around Angle's move.
Angle gets out of the way.
Oh, wow. Inverted power slam. That one got Punk good. Angle not wanting to go quietly into the night here.
Boom! Read that one.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
And he is busted open now. He may need medical attention, and soon. Impressive awareness from him.
Angle in a vulnerable state. Bounced off the skull.
Devastating elbow strike.
Big knee lift.
An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline. Punk the technician applying the anaconda, wants to quit, cannot tolerate anymore.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter applied. He submits. He taps out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This was one to remember. And certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.